Welcome to Lane Stadium, home of the Virginia. And the Hokies will kick it away to start us off. On the move from inside his 5. He gets a block. He found some really good running room on that one and just about got loose. As it is, good return to set up the drive. So Syracuse's offense will have the ball first. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
Sandman entered earlier, and now they're trying to make it go night-night on this third down. Takes a hit as he fires. Another incompletion on third down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Orange will have to punt. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Gets the first one of the day out of there, and we saw a lot of him in that loss last week, 4 times to be exact. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. So Virginia Tech's offense will take the field for the first time. Looking for a gap. It's Pringle. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Grabbed over the middle. It's Wiggins. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call.
Illegal blocking back. Offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Out of the gun, the running back has it. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. 4 receivers set, 2 on each side on 2nd and 8. Now the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man on the right. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
Love that throw. I'll tell you, it keeps making more of those. Lane Stadium and this incredible crowd is going to be going nuts. We've called games here plenty of times in the past. This is one of the best venues in all of college football. And this guy right now is heating up at the QB position. Watch out. It's going to be a sonic boom in here.
Quickly to the tight end. And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold.
They had the first down before that penalty backed them up, and now they'll snap it on 2nd down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. He'll take a shot. Touchdown, Hokies! They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
Man, that's a play this kid has been running ever since he was 7 years old at the park with his best friend, throwing them go routes right down the field. I'm running by a guy, I'm looking back, locating the football, making the catch, and he does it in a big moment here in this game.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. That's reeled in, it's Johnson. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. Got his man to the left. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. Pressure coming. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
The Orange just need to get some of that yardage back here on second down. Looking to throw, it's Carney. They'll run the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass. It just never developed. These fans touching the figurative hokey stone, doing their part to help out on third down. Bringing the heat. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense got it. They're on the run. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. And they turn it into a defensive score.
You practice these moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up. They take it to the house. The defense takes care of business and said, offense, we don't need you. We'll put points on the board.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. That is a defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, one with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Looking downfield on first down. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion. Behind the chains now on second and long. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. He lobs one high down the left side. He's got it along the sideline. And that tackle almost certainly saved a touchdown after he ripped off a huge gain. They just dialed up one big play. Let's see if they've got another one on 1st and 10 from the 35. Dropping back, it's Carney. Just a hair too much on it from this big-arm sophomore quarterback. They're dealing with a second and long. Wants to throw again. Pocket breaking down. And down goes the quarterback. There are penalty flags down, but it looks as if this might be on the offense. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with results of the play. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. Syracuse will be forced to punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Pulls it in. It's Overton. They finally get to him. A lot of play there to pick up the first down. The Hokies are in the hurry up.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Wants to go up top on first down. Finds the tight end. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. Offense lining up quickly.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
And the Hokies can really attack on this second and short. He'll keep it himself. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. Looking to throw on first down. He's got it on the run. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Hokies will try to punch it in on first and goal. Slams it ahead. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Hokies! No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
They are absolutely boat racing this team right now. We're not even at the second quarter yet, and this offense has been up and down the field. They've taken a huge lead early. Everything they're dialing up, David, is working.
Yeah, so I'm going to flip this to the other side. I'm going to need my offense to score some points, and in a hurry. Like, they got to figure it out, but they got to put a drive together, keep us off the field, score some points, and let us find some answers, because right now, defensively, we have none.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Give to the running back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Looking to throw, it's Carney. And the heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they built the lead.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Flips it out on the screen. Makes his way out to the 20 before he stopped, and that'll bring up a fourth down. Syracuse will send out the punt team. They'll look to pin him deep. That's usually prime return position, but he'll make the fair catch just outside the 40. One final play before the end of the quarter. It's complete to the right. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. First play of the period will be a second down. Running behind that left side. Fights off a defender. Oh, and that's just like a penalty. They get in the backfield and knock him down for a loss of 5. Now trying to keep this drive alive on third and long from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's a heat. And the pass is incomplete here on third down, but there is a flag. Let's check it out.
Holding. Offense.
They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. And the Hokies send out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. No fair catches here, looking for room. He gets it out to the 17, the cover unit right there to make the stop. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. They knock him down, but not before he gets it out to the 21-yard line. Pick up a 4. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Motion from the back. Looking to throw, it's Carney. Rushes on him. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback goes down. There is a penalty flag on the field, but I think the defense might have the option just to take this play. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. The Orange will have to punt. He'll return it from the 50. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Gonna run it. It's Pringle. Got the first down and more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Inside the 30 at the 29, it's a first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
Well, this thing's turning into a rout, and it's turning into a rout quickly. Really nice job by the offense there, but it's not just them. Their defense is getting it done. Their special teams are getting it done, and it just feels like they're really feeding off of this home crowd and their energy. This has been the definition of home field advantage in this football game.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, you could make a case this is the game of the week in the SEC. Arkansas needs to pick up the pace, but this puppy is far from over. And with this crowd there in Fayetteville behind them, I'm kind of banking on a comeback. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Florida. Games like these just mean more in the SEC, and we'll circle back if anything big happens you should see.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Leaves it with the back. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. After the good pickup on first down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. They'll run play action. Grabbed in the middle. It's Tremble. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. New set of downs after the completion. The give on the inside.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
He leaves it with his back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Syracuse needs to come up with a big third down play to keep the drive going. Back to pass, it's Carney. Going for it all. And it's incomplete as he was trying to make the play in the back corner of the end zone. Syracuse will be forced to punt. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. Off the RPO, complete. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. Quarterback on the keeper. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately, a 3-yard loss. Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to throw deep right side. Makes a catch at the 20. Touchdown, Hokies! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
And, man, is that perfect timing. You can tell quarterback drops back. He sees his guy, and he knows he's open. But watch the throw. Deep down the field, Palmer, right in the bread basket. Nice play, nice pitch and catch.
He did a nice job of getting it up in the air early and allowing his guy to run under the football, locate it, and then make a tough grab. That is the definition of an explosive play.
And they tack on the extra point for a 35-0 lead. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them.
35, Syracuse, 0.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Makes a move. And the return man's journey is stopped, but there is a flag on the play.
Holding, receiving team.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The give to the back. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Off the play fake. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. To throw, it's Carney. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more, because I don't think they like me very much right now. I've been sacked 6 times in this game. It's time to get that new NIL deal paycheck.
Syracuse will send out the punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
The Hokies line it up with a 1st and goal. The snap sets up to throw. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia Tech! Fitted in the window for the score. This dude is just running amok for the Hokies, both through the air and on the ground.
He's just doing some serious damage. And whether it's running, whether it's throwing, this guy has been on point, making you think of some great names like Mike Vick back in the day that just electrified Virginia Tech fans.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off.
Syracuse, 0.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. They go to the ground. Knocked down at the 26 after ripping off 10 there. They'll snap it from the 26 on 1st down. Looking for a man. It's Carney. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Quick pass on the fly motion. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. On On third down, he drops to throw. He's got it. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. To the air on first down. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. A fortuitous turn of events to keep possession of that one. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. Wants to throw again. The throw to the outside is complete. Just keep moving this thing forward. He's out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 37-yard line. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Man, it's really nice as a defense to force third and long, where you can bring in the nickel, Jesse, and you can play zone coverage with those zone eyes on the quarterback.
Yeah, as a quarterback, too, you got to know with that extra DB out there, your timing better be good and you better be accurate, because if you're not, they've got ball hawks in the back end, and that errant throw gets picked.
Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Looking to throw on first down. Got a man, it's Hall. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. The analytics nerds say the goal is at least 4 yards on first and 10. Right on the money.
I think really good wide receivers do a good job of making every route kind of look the same. You could tell this looked like a vertical route. So if I'm a DB, I'm bailing, and all of a sudden he sits that hitch down. Nice job by the wide receiver, creating enough separation to create a positive gain.
It's complete. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. They'll try the run. He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. He sends 3 receivers right, maybe looking for man coverage on the left on 2nd and 5. Got his man on the right. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Touchdown, Hokies! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And we are officially in blowout mode. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen so many explosive plays, and they score again before going in at halftime, guys. I'm hoping we can have a running clock here in the second half.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Final seconds of the first half. Let's see if they can pull off a little magic. They try to get it outside on the left. Shut down in the backfield again, and that might do it here in the half. And what a way for this defense to wind up the quarter. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Fellas, you've been calling a great one today from there in Blacksburg. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. And with that, let's send it back to one of the best home field advantages in football, Lane Stadium.
Syracuse has it teed up, ready to kick off and start this second half. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Firing to the right, complete. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Unloads quickly. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Hokies with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. He finds a dead spot in the middle. Touchdown, Virginia Tech! He got a step and just dusted the field. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
On to attempt the try.
The kicker is on for the extra point.
And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Dynamite matchup this week in the American fellas. Let's show you what's going down. UAB is in front. They've controlled the line of scrimmage today, but they still have some work to do to put this in the win column. They're up by 7 over Tulane. We'll circle back if anything big happens.
Turning it on! That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Right back to the well. Pretty good job of running to get 2 there to the 32. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd down.
Back to pass. Oh, they're after him. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
Man, this defense has played so well, and this offense, they've struggled. They haven't executed greatly. They're going to have to do it against a really good defense who continues to apply pressure. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback a little better.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
And I wish I could bring you some hope, but man, this defense, again, you know, they already got the lead. They got their ears pinned back. They're rushing the quarterback. I know this one's over, but offensively, let's find a way to protect our guy, put something together. Maybe we find a way to make this respectable at some point in the football game.
The Orange will have to punt. He'll try to really get into this one. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out everybody right now on the same page.
And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Pulls and fired complete. Touchdown, Hokies! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And it's now the 2nd time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
Extra point.
And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. Looking downfield on first down. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting in those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable and run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone, and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
The Orange just need to get some of that yardage back here on second down. Looking to fire. Gonna take a shot at this DB. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Syracuse with a major problem and a long way to go on third down. Blasted as he lets it go. Another incompletion on third down. They bring the punter onto the field now. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. Handoff from the gun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Red pass, it's complete. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. It's third down, and the line to gain is the 36. From the gun, wants to pass. That's caught. It's hauled. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. Caught over the middle. It's Wiggins. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
Each and every week, I think this coaching staff does such a good job of scheming ways to get this guy the football in the passing game, and defenses can't cover him. With that last catch, this is now his 10th receiving touchdown on the season.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they did tack on the extra point. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. This offense has been stagnant so far. 1-2-3 kick the last time they had the ball, and this time really needing to get a score. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd down.
Wants to go up top. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Now the defense will try to rise up on 3rd and short from the 21. Fires one high and deep. Another incompletion on 3rd down. Syracuse will be forced to punt. Wants to return it. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. Able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down, and they got to keep that up here in the second half.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. The play action fake. Finds his tight end. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Might be decision time if the defense can get a stop on third down from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Hokies! They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off. This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable, because right now, it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's it.
And it looks as if they buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
77, Syracuse, 0.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. The give to the tailback. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. Great place to start for this offense. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Looking to the end zone. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's 2nd down. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the passing game. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive 4th quarter comeback. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. From the gun, running back on the move. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. Absolutely perfect. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead.
And I'll be honest, I don't love the call. On 4th and that short, I want to go for it. But you trust your kicker, he does his job, and he puts 3 on the board.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. Handoff to the single running back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Second down, he'll throw it. Under fire. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line.
Well, you look at Webster's dictionary and the term game wrecker, a picture of this guy is going to show up. He has been unstoppable in this football game. That's his 2nd sack here today.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. Syracuse will send out the punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Caught in the backfield, it's Pringle. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. From the gun, the ground game. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. The Hokies will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. Fires to the tight end. Touchdown, Virginia Tech! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They are finishing the deal, building the lead here in the 4th, and they are going to go to 7-0.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the 4th quarter.
And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the SEC. Arkansas is currently ahead in this one, but boy, there have to be some nervous moments for the folks in Fayetteville. They have not been able to pull away. They're up by 4 over Florida. Just another week of SEC football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Hand off from the shotgun. Really good pickup on 2nd down there. Leaves him with 3rd and 2. Trying to pick up a 1st down. He'll do it himself. He'll be stopped short, picks up 1, but they're facing 4th and 1. The Orange will have to punt. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Catches it at the 30. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Now they'll try the right side. Quick spin on the ride. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. And he's brought down, but a flag is also down.
Hold it.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Using his legs, it's Peoples. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking to fire. The sure hands, it's Hall. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down. And the Hokies come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Complete to the right. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Hokies! They extend this 4th quarter lead, and now they are staring at a 7-game winning streak.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish it off by connecting from 10 yards out. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. Last drive was a quick 3-and-out, and now time is even more of a factor to get something going. Works his way ahead for 3. They'll spot it at the 18. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. On the move. Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Here's the handoff. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They've been running it, but now the pass. Finds his man. It's Maui Goa. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Syracuse has a really nice drive going. To the air on first down. With the catch, it's Maui Goa. He's brought down, but did you see the hit this freshman took as he delivered the football? 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. The Orange now facing a 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. Fair catch is made at the 15-yard line, and that's where they'll start this drive. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab on the right. Wide open spaces. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And how about this squad, man? Looking good again. Like, I feel like we say this week in and week out. Just continuing to remain undefeated. Whatever it takes, offense, defense, special teams. They have been a good unit, and that's why their ranking is so high.
Lining up to add another.
Kicker on for the extra point.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. If only it were always this easy for the offensive coordinators. One play, big chunk yardage, put points on the board just like that. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18.
First and 10.
They want to run it left here. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Second down, they'll go to the air. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. This offensive line trying anything to protect the quarterback at this point. Nothing's working, and they'll back up after the holding penalty. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the left. Out of bounds at the 27-yard line, and this offense needed a play like that.
27-yard line. Third down coming.
On 3rd and short, the power run here. He didn't get it. Not only that, he lost yardage. The Hokies will call on their punt team. They'll look to pin him deep. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. Out of the gun to give to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. With the clock running, this should be the final play. 7 is the lucky and skilled number for this squad as they've made it to this point in the season, and they are still perfect.
Still perfect, and they're cooking. You can tell they got some momentum. You know, 7 weeks, obviously, that's not the whole season. You got bigger fish to fry down the road. Great start, but you can tell this team's for real, for real.
no doubt, and they deserve for us all to be talking about them right now because they look as advertised. This is a team with tremendous talent. They've taken care of business up to this point, but now because they're undefeated at this point of the year, every game from this point out gets bigger and bigger and more important.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.